I definitely think that Matthew's codependent on James.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's, like, leaking out onto Cordelia. Mm-hmm. In my first 100 pages.
Why are we using the phrase leaking out onto? As if we are not still recovering from a Court of Silver Flames. You're gonna say that?
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, welcome to Kristen and Katie Read. I'm Kristen.
I'm Katie.
And we like to
read. It's happening.
The time has come. OMG.
Chain of Iron.
Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. Book 2. In the
last hour.
Okay.
I always forget this one.
The fact that it's called Last Hours when it's about, like, chains.
Yeah.
I'm just confused.
No, it's a Charles Dickens reference.
Well, of course
Remember,
you know what it is.
Remember in Queen of Air and Darkness, there's a line like, I'll love you to my last hours.
Yeah.
And then it was like, getting us ready for this one.
But then, like, that has nothing to do with this.
But no, it does, because these are kind of a retelling of Great Expectations.
You know how I feel about retellings.
But you don't even know what the book is.
Well, now that I know!
All of her books are retellings of something.
What are you doing to me? This is all too shocking.
God, this is so funny.
This is a special edition.
Special edition first reaction.
Yes. We are trying to do a first 100 pages reaction to all of the big releases this year.
Which means you have to get on Fable pronto.
I'm going to be on it, baby.
It comes out in 2 weeks.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm...
Challenge accepted. It's like, it's not even a competition, but the fact that you, like, put it in there that I might not do it. I'm sure this is how my parents got me to do everything. Like, oh, you don't think I can? I'm going to do it.
I bet
I'm going to do it.
Bet you can't clean your room. Oh, I can.
This is spoiler free. Just want to start by prefacing that. I mean,
of these 100 pages.
Yes. So we discuss what happens in the 100 pages, kind of talk about where we think it's going, and just our overall
excitement.
Excitement.
What we're excited, predictions for book 3 based on only these 100 pages. So we could be absolutely wrong.
Yeah. We also, spoiler alert, that's not an actual spoiler, have no idea what's happening.
None.
But we're loving it. So enjoy the ride.
So this is our initial reactions to the first 100 pages, which in this case ends up being about chapter 4.
Yes.
Of Chain of Iron.
How many pages is this book?
It's huge.
There's no, to our knowledge, bonus material. I think it's just like the book. Okay, don't read anything because I know you do weird stuff. Okay, well.
Whenever I buy a book, I like to read
there are no page numbers!
The last
there are no
page.
page numbers! Panic!
Just in case I die before I finish reading the book.
Panic has ensued. Okay, turn the last page for One Must Always Be Careful book. Bonus story.
So this is there's a bonus story.
I would like to immediately retract what I just said, which is there is a bonus story.
Okay.
And it's Magnus and Jim. Okay. Woo! Okay. All right. This
Jean
book
jacket wasn't the choice here.
This book is 656 pages, so we're 100
just shy of A Court of Silver Flames.
100 pages, some would say.
Yeah, just shy.
Just shy.
Okay, yeah, so
initial reaction. I mean, while I don't love the cover, I do, it matches the first one very well.
Agreed. I also like the darker colors.
I agree.
We're going deeper into the woods.
Yes.
You know?
Also, I feel like it's very necromancy, which
Indeed.
is the vibe you get from the first 100 pages. So,
Indeed.
Katie,
yes.
take my hand.
Yes.
I will love you until your last hour.
Fuck, my last hour is not yours.
After you're gone, I'm out of here, baby.
You better love me to your last breath.
That's true. That's true. I will.
Parabasai.
Because literally, it just looks like we're ridiculous. Ready?
Here, throw it up. Throw it up.
I don't even know if it's in it.
Mine
Smile.
Mine is matching.
Oh my gosh.
But I won't be doing that.
Okay. I love, can I just tell you really quick?
Okay.
That James and Matthew don't call each other anything except, or they're only referred to as my parapetide.
My parapetide.
It's kind of like mates, but like,
possessive.
I love it so much more.
I know, it's not annoying in your face. I've never heard somebody like be like, oh yeah, I read The Infernal Devices, but they need to stop fucking saying parapetide.
Right, because again, it's someone you choose, not like this animal thing in you.
And it's not like, he's my mate. Get away from my mate.
It's
like,
mine.
It's like, especially like they think it too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my parabatai is calling me.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
just like their
just
title. It's just what they are.
Jamie.
So cute.
Nah.
They're so cute.
Kristen, let's go for 30 seconds. Tell me your initial reaction to the first 100 pages.
Okay, count me down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Necromancy, dead people, ghosts, chains, metal, marriage, will it happen, joy,
Marriage.
marry thieves. A lot of characters, I forget how they're
About
related.
like 20 seconds.
That's all I got! Oh my gosh.
What would you like to do to us?
I would like to.
But not fully.
Okay.
Okay.
Katie,
Yes.
in 30 seconds,
Okay.
your initial hot takes, reactions to the first 100 pages of Chain of Iron. 3, 2, 1, go.
Lust, longing, miscommunication, necromancy, love, yearning, lustfulness.
You already said lust. What would you like to do the remaining time?
Stag and hen parties.
Oh,
Ooh.
half mermaids.
Half mermaids.
Reverse mermaids.
Oh,
Mermaids are already
reverse mermaids.
A half a mermaid.
It's a special.
What if they had one fin? A half a mermaid?
Like down the
Yeah.
down vertically
tragic.
instead of horizontal.
How horrible.
It's so terrifying.
I know.
Okay, but also James is still hot.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
Matthew, here for it.
Protect Matthew at all costs.
I love
I
Matthew.
am so very nervous for Matthew and James.
Yes.
Matthew is a better friend to James than James is to Matthew.
Okay, let's also remember James is under the influence of this magic spell bracelet, and we don't know how much it's impacting like how he is, because I really do feel like he's a great friend to Matthew.
I agree,
And he's
but
being
Matthew
manipulated.
just like gives and gives and gives of himself,
And
which
he
maybe-
takes and he takes and he takes.
which might be like a hint that maybe Matthew's like toxically overgiving.
What is that called?
You know,
Whitney
he's the
Cummings.
helper.
The-
Oh,
is she-
Al-Anon, like the.
No, but like when you're a codependent.
Oh yes, I definitely think that Matthew's codependent on James,
Mhm.
and I think that that's like leaking out onto Cordelia. In my first 100 pages.
Why are we using the phrase leaking out onto? As if we are not still recovering from a Court of Silver Flames. You're gonna say that?
I'm sorry, I haven't said seed yet, but I did now. I just did it.
What are you gonna do? It's already
What are
out
you-
there.
I can't take it back.
Call it all out.
Wow, that's the second When Harry Met Sally reference.
Let's
tonight.
never stop. You know what else I don't like?
What? Moths?
There's bugs on this cover.
Yeah, I don't love that. Leaves I was cool with.
Long hair, you know, it freaks me out.
She's never seen Tangled.
I have seen Tangled. The hair freaks me out. I watched it for you. I do a lot for you.
Are you a
I
better friend to
give
me?
and I
I'll just keep taking it, it's fine. No, but you didn't see it for a long time. It
That's
took
true.
you a minute.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't like when you can't see where it ends.
I know you don't. It gets cut so short at the end. Spoiler alert for Tangled. If you haven't seen it and you didn't see that coming, I'm so sorry.
Love that.
Prediction for book 3. I think a blonde will be on the cover.
Yeah, who do you think it would be
I think
though?
it'll be Grace. It'll have to be
Oh.
Grace. She's the only blonde.
Grace.
Grace. Is that a Peaky Blinders?
Yeah. I definitely think you're right because while I would love for it to be Anna,
Right, she doesn't have long hair.
she doesn't have long hair.
Anna's so fabulous.
And I just don't know. I feel like aesthetically, if it doesn't do the whooshy thing,
She can't be on it.
yeah, because I feel like, or
How
she
weird.
needed to be on book 2, so
Right.
that it was like long hair, short hair, long hair. I
If-
like symmetry.
If they decide to just like randomly put a dude on the
No.
third book cover,
No,
I
no,
would be so
no.
mad.
I am still recovering from. I don't like how big Queen of Air and Darkness is, and then like Lord of Shadows, it's like this little. What
Yeah.
is happening there?
I agree. Those were, Lady of Midnight was such a perfect cover.
You're right. It's
And
also
then-
a perfect novel.
Agreed. Wow, I can't wait to talk about Lady of Midnight. Okay. Amen, Jim. Or Julian.
Okay, let's go back to predictions.
Okay.
Obviously we've got this fake wedding on the books.
I think
Well,
it's gonna be a
real wedding, but like
Okay.
under false pretenses. I think that the bracelet at some point will come off in this novel, and then I think at the end
Agreed.
we will get a real wedding with just a small group of friends.
So
or like
you're right.
something.
I agree. I think the bracelet has to come off this book.
Yeah, we cannot do a third book of this.
We can't do like a whole other book of the bracelet.
No.
I also think that Jesse will make his grand reveal at the end of this book.
I also think Jesse has. Do you think he'll fully come back? Do you think
I don't know.
But we can't reward necromancy. Is my thing.
Yeah.
Because then I kept thinking the whole time they've been like talking about it and thinking about it. What does that mean for Livy?
Yeah, necromancy is such a big part of Queen of Air and Darkness that like I think this will show us the way of like Livy is caught in a world where she can't be here and she can't be there.
Yeah.
And Jesse's caught in the world where he's mostly here but can't be here and can't be there.
Yeah.
So I think that like Lucy's powers are like leading us breadcrumb style to the wicked powers
and it's gonna
solution
break
for
me.
Livy.
Yeah, so I think it'll break us. I think it's gonna be like, oh no, they don't know this and they need to know this.
Well, and the
Very
fact that like we've already seen necromancy fail so tragically.
Yeah.
Twice. Like Annabelle, that was horrible watching her come back.
Yeah.
Like that looked awful and painful.
You're right. I totally forgot about the Annabelle storyline.
Yeah.
It's such a, how are we still doing necromancy?
I know.
I also think that we're slowly introducing the trickle of like angels being more important. I've been saying it as we've been rereading. I definitely think angels.
Also because the wicked powers are like about a Shadowhunter nursery rhyme. Like
how do you know that?
That's what it's in the song. Like
What
gold
song?
for weddings, red for to bring enchantment down.
My God. Are you a scholar in Shadowhunters? My gosh!
That's right. I actually have a degree.
Okay, so what is this deal with Jack the Ripper?
Okay, this is honestly the part I'm most confused about. Are we saying that Jack the Ripper was a demon?
I think that's what we're saying.
Okay.
And who is he murdering? I don't understand.
So
What is this book about?
I understand.
Where are we building to?
I don't know, but one thing I understand.
100 pages in, loving it, no idea what's happening.
Yeah, obsessed. Have no idea what's happening. Obviously the demon is after James and Cordelia. He says that right off the bat.
But
He
why?
or she, I want to assume. And then
love it if James was a girl.
if James was a girl,
I mean, if
James,
Jack.
I mean it would be something.
Jack.
Yeah, no, me too. But also, so he's after the demon is after them.
But why?
But why? But also, they're killing because it's giving them power.
Yeah. Did you also notice that the mermaid, I don't know if it was the mermaid or someone else at the stag party, had yellow eyes?
Like James?
Right.
Like James has gold eyes.
And then I was thinking, wasn't there something with a yellow eye thing in the last book? Or am I thinking of the supernatural?
You're thinking
yellow
of
eye?
Supernatural. You're thinking of Supernatural. The yellow-eyed demon.
You hate
The
to
minute
see it.
you said it, I
You
was
hate
like,
to see it.
I saw a woman burning on the ceiling. The minute you said the yellow eyes, I was like,
I was just like, I feel like that's noteworthy, but then maybe
She
I'm
there?
overthinking it, so I don't know. Okay, what's surprising me as I've started reading this book is I feel like these characters are the same age as all the other characters we read in Shadowhunter Worlds, but because of the time period,
they're getting married.
they're getting married and it's so much more adult.
That's so weird.
But I still imagine them as like Clary and Jason, them just running around like school kids, like hanging out.
I
like,
agree. It was brought up that like one of the girls in society like immediately got engaged after James and Cordelia.
Yeah.
And it was like, to be like, you're not the only special one getting married. And I was like, oh my God, they're children.
Like, it's just so interesting. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna feel.
No, I agree. Well, especially because like the Merry Thieves are already so independent.
Yeah.
Like that if you're a married woman at this time, like Anna said, you can literally go anywhere and do anything. No one's gonna be like, you'll be ruined. Like you're already married.
Yeah. It's gonna be so interesting.
All right, let's get to the bachelorette party, shall we?
Yes.
Hell Roel, here we go.
I'm gonna go to the stag party because I want to see what.
You want to see the mermaid?
I want to go to both parties.
You know what? I loved both of our bachelorette parties, but like it could have greatly improved with Matthew.
You're right. Matthew
Both
should be
fun.
everywhere that I am. And that's the whole story. Until next time, stay incest free, folks.